Thank you for tuning in to National Sports Chat. This your boy Ken, and I have with me a new addition. I'm gonna let her introduce herself and tell y'all what she does and what she's gonna be doing as far as her segment. So, without further ado.
Hey everybody, this is Cammy, Killer Cam. I'm a fitness coach here in Atlanta. You can follow me on Instagram. I am Cammy.c. I am going to be bringing you fitness tips, nutrition advice, advice how to get your snapback after babies, after breakups, happy weight, all of that. The summer's coming up in 2 months?
Trying to get in shape.
Trying to get that, summer body right. Because, people have cameras everywhere.
You don't want to see that flat.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught off guard if you're not ready. All my big, beautiful, and voluptuous women, we always still want to tone. So I'm going to help you figure out how to find your happy balance. And I'm going to be bringing you sports from a woman's perspective, help you figure out, how do you go into play in this arena. When you chilling with your boo and he's talking about sports, give you some stuff to talk about. And just really enlighten you on how we can stay abreast to what's going on in sports and, everything that involves, sports life and just understanding what our input is and how valuable women are in this arena.
Yeah, and so we found that that's very important, to have a woman's perspective, because we definitely need women to have more of a voice. So we hope that you enjoy her segment. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta give her that
challenge
work.
me. Ask me questions.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure she understands what she's saying and know the game, right?
Yes.
That's where y'all come in at. Leave comments down below in the comment section. Let her know how she's doing. Challenge her, from time to time, and also make sure that you guys support her, because that's very important, especially being that, it's not that many females out there giving their perspective on what they believe in, you know what I'm saying? So we don't want to shut them up, to the contrary. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely essential, it's important, and it's important to us, which is why, we definitely believe that they need to have a platform as well. So.
And one thing I'll say is I'm here to provide more than just ad-libs. I think in most major sports channels or outlets, women are there for eye candy or ad-libs or to become moderators, and they don't really have a valuable input. And in every, other arena, women have some type of input. And I feel like in sports, it's very polarizing in some, arenas. And, now there are women football players, there are women coaches that are trying to coach male basketball players. Women are breaking out in golf and tennis, Serena completely taking over. You have fantasy leagues where women are starring and, playing against men. At this point, it doesn't seem like there's a place for women. And I'm here to help figure out why that is, if it's beneficial for women to have more of an input in certain areas.
Definitely, because if we just looking at women as just eye candy, then that does them a disservice, and I think with you, it's definitely going to give women the courage to also want to do podcasts and, talk about sports and not just be, like you mentioned, the moderator, to the person that's just, keeping time and stuff like that. And so she's going to show you guys that she actually knows the sports, knows how to, maintain, in the fitness world. She's going to be giving y'all tips, all that type of stuff that's very important. How to eat, watch your weight, all that type of stuff. And then also the sports world, because we always hear a man's perspective, but we never hear how women value certain things that goes on in the sports world. So you giving that platform is definitely important. We just hope y'all enjoy it, in general.
I think they will. No, I'm just confident. You have to be confident,
She's
are athletes. Either you are smart, really, really smart, or you are athlete. Most of us are a combination of both. I ran track my entire life. I think I started when I was 5. Then I did competitive cheerleading.
I think I can get her up. I think I run faster.
Lies. You don't want to take it. And even with that, granted, physically there are certain things that may be a little bit more challenging for women, but I feel like today's women teach you and show you just as much as whatever you can do, we can pretty much do sometimes better.
No. But
Yes.
yeah, go ahead.
And when I was in school, my dad or my mom, they used to have me run against the boys, just so that when I got against women, it was free. It wasn't as difficult, and it just teaches you mental strength, mental ability, mental toughness. Is really the bridge that separates men and women.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think women will be playing in the NBA or in the NFL? How soft is becoming?
I will say, based off of strictly finances and the way that it affects them fiscally, probably not. But I do believe that they will make a space for that to happen. Just like they have G Leagues, D Leagues, all these other leagues that are not publicized as much as the NBA or the WNBA. They'll have sub leagues, and I believe eventually there'll be a co-ed sub league.
Yes, actually, Master P got a league.
Really?
Yeah, that's
I know
co-ed.
that.
Everybody they make the same equal pay.
Wow.
So actually, we probably gonna have to give them some shine. Maybe that's somebody that we can help each other out. Possibly. But
you gotta speak this stuff. You put on these possibly. What's the name of the league you don't
I don't know. That's why I never said.
do? Well, people over there, we looking for you. Hi.
Yeah.
Somebody comment down there what the name of the league is, and we'll find out.
Yeah.
Reach out to some people. They need national sports channel.
Hey, absolutely. You definitely need that, because we pretty much cover everything. We're not just being bougie with it. We're in the neighborhood. If you got that killer crossover and you need that exposure, we make sure you get out there. So that's what we're about. We just try to make sure that everybody get the proper recognition that they deserve. And also get the proper advice and guidance and stuff like that. So that's why I think, it's that we're essential to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be looking forward to seeing you in the future, whoever you are.
Well, thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy the content that we bring, the content that I bring, and just a different input.
You said that you leave me, why did you leave me? You said that you